In this clip, we're going to work on the handle for our trunk. So let's go to our texture set list and I will pick this handle. I will solo that one with this button here, and then I will frame this a little bit better so we can basically work on this handle. Now let's go to the texture set settings and I will change the resolution to be 1024. Then I will go back to our layers and I will start building up this material. So the first thing I want to bring in is going to be a letter material. So the one I want to use is this one that says letter stylized, and then I will drop that one there. So this is going to be a smart material, and you can tell it's nothing fancy so far, so we need to modify this a little bit. So the first thing I want to do is go to this base noise, and I will go to our property tab, and I will change the UV scale to something about 36. So this will bring in this nice basic pattern here that will work quite well for our general base color. Then I will go to the color and then change from brown to black because our trunk is going to be black. And then I will repeat the same thing for this curvature layer. So I will go here and make this a little bit of a brighter gray. So let me just pick that color around here. Alright, so that will drive this curvature, and you can see a little bit of the wear in the edge of this strap. And then let me close that letter stylized material and let's go back to our shelf. So here on our shelf, what I want to do is basically bring in this lettered damage material. So I will drop that one there, and you can tell that it's looking really bad at this moment, but we need to fine tune it and we're going to have a nice result. So the first thing is going to be change the letter pattern. So in the same way as we did with the other material, I will just go here and change maybe this to 40. So this will give us this fine detail pattern of the letter. Then I will go to the color and I will make it black. So there you go. So now we have this working fairly good. And then what I want to do here, once we have that, I will go and step on this layer and I will go to the base color blending mode, or the channel actually, and then change the blending mode to disable. So this will get rid of the color. So we're going to keep the color of the layer below, this letter stylized. And then I will go to the roughness. In this roughness, I will do the same thing. So I will go here and pick as our blending mode to disable. So as you can tell, this will give a little bit of life to this letter. All right, so now that we have this, what I want to do is go ahead and paint some stitches or some seams in top of this strap. I will do this in a very cool way that I like it a lot. So what I will do is go here and in this empty material or empty layer, I will convert this to stitches. All right, so now that I have these stitches, I will hit 1 on my keyboard and this will bring in our brush. So basically what we're going to do is basically paint all of these stitches, or basically paint a new material on top of this. So in order to do that, what I want to do is first of all get rid of my pressure on my tablet. So now we can test this out in this area around here, and then I will decrease the size quite a bit. Then the spacing, I will increase it, so you can see that now we have some dots. Let me just increase the size so just we can appreciate what this is doing. Then the next thing I want to do is go here to the follow path and I will enable this. And this is going to be really important because once we bring in our alpha, you can see here that we are going to change it later after I explain this, is that basically we can follow or make this alpha follow the path that we paint. And this is going to be really important because this will drive the direction of our stitches. So now that we have this preset working on here, what I want to do is go here down and define our material. So in order to get our stitches, these stitches are going to rise from the level of this strap. So what I will do is I will just change the height a lot. So if you can see, once we paint this, and let me go to our channels and see this on the normal, this will rise, as you can tell here, on the normal channel. So let me go back, and that's gonna work pretty well. Then I will change the roughness and leave the metallic down, the normal is alright, and the specular is gonna be alright. Now the color, what we can do is add a little bit of grayish color, not a pure white. So this will pick up a little bit of the basic blackish color that is underneath. And then for the alpha, I will just go ahead and actually let me go here to the alpha, and I will go and pick this stitch. So let me just type stitch so you can see where it's coming. So this is a procedural alpha, and this alpha will give you a couple of options. So the first one is going to allow you to change this type of alphas to different type of stitches. So if you go and hit cross, you will have a cross. Then you can have a zigzag, which is kind of a more organic shape. But for now, what I want to do is go with the line. So now let's try this out here. And you can tell that now we are painting these stitches. So let me go back again. And what I want to do is just basically fine tune this. So I will go here to the lines. And one thing I want to do is, if you see this count slider, if you paint this, it will paint only one. And we want to have this kind of double stitches that this strap will usually have. So I will go here and type here 2. All right. So now every time that we paint, this will paint a couple of stitches together. Then what I want to do is start modifying a little bit the scale on Y and on X. So they are kind of a little bit more of a thinner kind of stitches. So you can tell right now they are pretty much working, right? And then what I want to do is just basically decrease the size. So we are trying to measure a size that will work a little bit according to the scale of this. So let me just type here maybe 0.75, and let's try this out. Maybe actually it's 0.08 or 85. There you go. Let me go back, and I think this will work quite well. So let me just go back, and what I will do now is I will hit F3 on my keyboard. So this will bring in our texture set or our UV viewer, and then I will hit tab on our keyboard so we can have this on full screen.
Then I will go to our toolbar and pick the lazy mouse, which will allow us to airbrush our steps for the stitches that we're painting.
So now that I have this will change the step. Maybe we could go to a value of 12. So what I will do is just go here and try to paint these stitches on the borders. So as you can tell, this is just gonna give it a couple stitches. So one thing I'm noticing here is that the space between is too big. So let me just decrease this a little bit, and something about there will work for us. So now the only thing I have to do is just go ahead and paint these stitches. So actually I went too much there, and I will just go here and paint there, and then I will go again and try to get something nice that will work for me around here. So I will just create these stitches on the border of this strap. All right, so I will just do it really quickly here with these other parts, and then repeat the operation on the lower part of this strap. So again, just painting this as close as possible to our final output, or to what would look like in this strap. So let me just try to go there. I missed a little bit there, so I will go back and paint it again. So this is a little bit hard sometimes, but mainly it's just about getting the right idea there. So you can tell that the lazy mouse is really helping, and is really helping me to paint this in a more stable way. Then I will just go and finish this up here. So let me just try to paint that final edge there, and there you go. So now that we have this, let me go back to our F2 view, and we can see a little bit of how this strap is working. So at this moment, I'm not 100% happy with the size of those stitches.
So between clips, I will go ahead and paint these stitches with a smaller brush.
But I think in this clip, we can just stop here, and in the next clip, we're gonna incorporate a little bit of dust and rust to the whole trunk.